Hi everyone. So, starting with Vanguards. Angela. Reduce Seraph Sword's attack charge to Spear Eye of Ichor's conversion from 45 to 35%. Increase bonus damage at a full charge from 15 to 20. This is going to make her slightly more menacing in the air, though not like a whole ton due to this nerf and charge rate. Increase shielded stance damage to charge conversion from 25 to 35%. This doesn't do a whole ton other than get her fully charged spear slash axes back a little faster. This is a decently large change. Reduce Assassin's Charge, this is her grab, cooldown from 3 seconds to 6 seconds. So essentially, once you use it, it's going to take 6 seconds now for you to be able to use it again, rather than its original 3. But in response to this, it also reduces the max recharge time from 10 seconds to 8 seconds. This means that even though it takes longer for it to come back, Angela will be grabbing you probably more often overall. Increase axes of Ichor's bonus health to self from 40 to 50 and 20 to 25 for allies. This is after she uses her E or her like slam down ability. It just means that she's gonna have a little bit more survivability on the ground. Increase Heaven's Retribution, her ult, spear throw damage from 10 to 40, reduce spear health from 800 to 650. This doesn't really do anything for her, it's okay. Captain America, shield gets smoother during sprints, but his ultimate gets a little less energy. When leading dash, his sprint is set to toggle. Your last 4 range sentinel shield throws won't be interrupted by leading dash, which I believe is his slam forward. And reduced ultimate ability energy charge for allies from 30 to 20%. This I don't think will do much for Cap. This is mostly just an ease of use thing, I'm pretty sure, and this is just a general nerf. Deadpool for Vanguard, like all Deadpools, they're increasing the ultimate ability cooldown from 45 seconds to 60, as well as for Deadpool for the Vanguard version specifically. They're reducing the upgrade on Deadpool in your area. His E, his little field, the damage reduction is going to be going from 40 to 30%. This will give him less survivability overall. He'll still be pretty good. Doctor Strange, reducing the value of his shield from 800 to 700, a little bit less survivability. He's not going to be as strong. That's okay. Emma Frost. Reduced Diamond Form day introduction from 25 to 20. Slightly less survivability, about like 30% of the time, I'd say. And her ult, damage fall off at 30 meters from 50% to 70. Again, 20% damage reduction during the ability. The damage reduction is nice, but this doesn't really do a whole ton to me. Hulk, pretty big Hulk buffs. Indestructible Guard, your shield is bubble. Absorb damage to ultimate ability conversion from 100 to 130. This means he's going to be getting his ult back a lot faster. He's going to be doing better. Also, with this, Gamaverse gains 2 charges. This is his clap, each with a 6-second cooldown. So when using one, it'll go on a 6-second cooldown before you can use the next. And it reduces the single hit damage from 75 to 65. This just means that... Oh yeah, and reduce the Gamaverse cooldown. Sorry, no. It's now on cooldown for 6 seconds. Between the two, you have to wait 2 seconds to be able to use another one. This just means that overall Hulk is going to be getting his ult a lot more often. He's going to be clapping more, which will feed into his shield, because when you get hits with the clap, it gives you your shield back. The shield will give you ult damage, and etc., etc. Magneto. Metal Bulwark, this is his shield. Oh, this is surprising. So 12 to 15 seconds. I believe this is his personal bubble. And then Iron is, I believe, one that you put on the other one. I'll correct me if I'm wrong. But either way, he'll be able to put more shields on other people, but less on himself, give him less survivability. This is nice. And a faster projectile speed for his ultimate. That means he'll be able to hit it easier, etc. BP. I was hoping for a larger buff because he really needs it. Not a Black Panther man myself, but it's okay. Remove the cooldown of the second jump of Subtle Step. This is his wall climb. This does essentially nothing, I'm pretty sure. Just absolutely nothing. I mean, like, it... Actually, no. This is saying that he won't have, like, that 5-second cooldown after he jumps. This will probably give him more survivability, but nothing else other than that. Blade. Blade desperately needs buffs, so this is good. His shotgun will move faster. He will have increased sword range, around the same as a Spider-Man uppercut now, as well as he will have significantly more survivability. Excess lifesteal will now grant bonus health, a max of 75, conversion rate of 50%, increased life ratio from 65 to 70. This will give him so much more survivability. He will just be sitting in your backline the entire time. Ultimate lifesteal now works without switching to bloodline and also converts to bonus health, increased healing reduction. His ult is going to be very strong. We'll probably be able to kill through things like Luna or Invisible pretty easily now, or at the very least with some help. Daredevil nerf, reduce Devil's Chain end damage from 35 to 25. This is when you hit the two abilities and then you throw the batons. So he will deal less damage, bonus health, he'll get less, and pursuit damage reduction. So he's just getting an all-around nerf. Less damage, less bonus health, less damage reduction. He's just going to be worse overall. Deadpool Duelist. Increased base health from 250 to 275. And like all other Deadpools, the ultimate ability is going up from 45 to 60 seconds. He will be ever so slightly harder to kill. Elsa Bloodstone. More Elsa changes, which I agree. She needed them. Hunter Instinct now loses 2 stacks instead of 1 on death. And Ruthless Pursuit and Helix Advance, her 2 dashes, the bonus health goes from 40 to 30, which means that she will have less survivability and it will be harder for her to get that survivability faster. Hawkeye, base health 275 to 250, he'll be easier to kill as a dive character. Human Torch, he desperately needs buffs, he's currently the worst hero in the game. Mortux going in 7.5, which is nice, but now you instantly recover all Fire Cluster ammo energy after not using Blaze Cluster for 1 second. I believe this means that after not using your primary fire, you get no. While you have primary fire that is not yet, like, recharging, if it's recharging, if you're not using your secondary fire, you will get it back. Strange change, but okay. Unless this is the secondary and it's in the primary, which seems kind of strong, but I think it'll be okay. Iron Man's changes feel incredibly strong. Armor Overdrive, his ability where he gains increased damage, a little bit of bonus health, and increased speed. Each KO, while it is active, extends its duration by 2 seconds. I don't think that Iron Man is going to be a problem at all. I think he will be a lot stronger because of this, but not strong enough to fully warrant a spot in the meta, as we still have extremely strong poke. And the startup time is slightly reduced. That's practically nothing. Magic. Increased Umbral Incursion hitbox radius in both normal and Darkchild forms from 0.45 meters to 1 meter. This is her secondary fire. It's I believe, it's the one where she essentially throws her sword. Reduce normal from magic slash mag charge damage ratio from 2 to 1.8. Maybe this is I'll go over this later. And ability startup is faster. Psylocke. Psionic Crossbow, cooldown reduction to other abilities from 2.5 seconds to 3, and the ring shurikens damage on throw and return from 8 to 9. This still does practically nothing. Psylocke is still going to be pretty ass. Scarlet Witch. This is an interesting change. Her left click will inflict greater damage upon nearby foes, and will let you use her right click more often. So her primary fire now has damage fall off. It will start at 10 meters, dropping to 90% at max range. This will be very good if you're going against her as a dive character. You're also increasing the base damage from 80 per second to 85 per second, 76.5 per second at 20 meters. This seems like a lot, I'm going to be honest. Kind of bad. Charged to Cytherian Burst by Chaos Control hits from 0.1 to 0.15. Okay. And the last duelist change, Winter Soldier. Bucky's range gets trimmed. Less primary damage spell, field damage. So I think it's saying, like, in a radius, the primary fire will deal less damage, like if you're hitting multiple targets with it. On to the strategists. Deadpool. Like all other Deadpools, his ultimate ability cooldown is going from 45 to 60 seconds. Gambit. They are nerfing his ultimate ability, which is good, but I wish that they would give him back some more of his base kit and focus less on the ult. Nerf his ult, bring his base kit up to speed. Either way. The ultimate acceleration is going from 30% to 20, the movement speed boost is going from 50 to 40, and the single target explosive damage is going from 20 to 25%. This is an okay change. Kinda nice, kinda iffy, doesn't really do a whole ton in my opinion. Invis, she needed to be nerfed, I agree. Her self-heal from her shield will go from 25 per second to 15 per second, and her healing over time while she's invisible is going to go from 20 per second to 30 per second. This is a good change. And last strategist change, Luna Snow. Really didn't need a buff, but it's okay, I guess. Uh, her idle aura, her little E, the Snowflake, will grant a new ability, which reduce her Ice Arts cooldown, which is her other abilities, her Clap and her Snowball, by 2 seconds. 2 seconds is insane whenever a hero with Idle Aura, self or ally, takes part in a KO. This is going to make Luna, like, the best healer in the game. Like, genuinely the best healer in the game. This is such an insanely strong change for so little needed. For team-up abilities, Adam Warlock and Luna Snow is being removed, as well as Storm and Jeff the Landshark. New team-up abilities include Luna Snow with the new strategist White Fox, where White Fox is the team-up anchor and Luna Snow gets a new ability. And then the other one is Storm and Adam Warlock, where Adam Warlock gains the Heavenly Harmony ability through the team-up. And that is pretty much all the changes. The only other major change is the global ones with the ults. They are wanting to nerf ults overall, which I strongly agree with. They are way too strong. This game has just become whoever has the better ults. But Vanguards and Duelists will reduce their damage to energy conversion from 90 to 70%, and their passive energy regeneration from 12 seconds to 11 seconds. So they have better, no, they just have worse ult gain overall. Same with Strategist, the damage slash healing to energy from 90 to 75, and the passive from 12 seconds to 8 seconds. This is a very big change. It'll push triple support comps out of the meta a little bit more. It'll let it be a little bit more freeing without taking too much. Apparently around 80% of ability energy comes from damage or healing conversion, so this means this will be a very big change overall to the game and will be a lot better in my opinion. But yeah, that's all for the changes for Season 7. Like and subscribe for more, I guess.